Welcome to Arise Forums, where your business's boundless growth is engineered into reality. We're not just a community, we're your strategic ally, harnessing the power of AI to shatter your growth ceilings. Our AI Revenue Accelerator engine isn't a mere tool. It's your partner in sculpting a business that thrives on autonomy, scales with precision, and leads with innovation. Join us, and together we'll transform your vision into a legacy. This is a community of entrepreneurs, executives, and rising leaders within organizations that are learning to use AI, generative AI in particular, to further the processes, the day-to-day operations, and the execution within their businesses. So I spent all of 2023 diving into learning ChatGPT, Bard, all of the generative AI tools, and specifically how can these tools help business owners? How can they help organizations? And what I learned was fascinating. And I did it in a community of people with an AI coach, and I realized the power of community when it comes to learning about these things. I've been in a business forum for 16 years, and it's been life-changing for me. It has helped me grow and scale multiple businesses, and I see the value in what a forum can do. When business owners and executives and rising leaders get together and they share information, they learn from each other, they help each other solve problems, that's where the magic really happens. And they do that in the context of how AI can eliminate maybe 85% of the grunt work that you would do on any particular project, and then you get to really use your skill set to solve the meaningful problems that your organization faces. Decision-making is crucial in every aspect of business. If all of our employees made good decisions all the time, our jobs as owners and executives would just be so much easier, right? Well, good decision-making is a combination of three different types of insights. You have to have the proper strategic insight, tactical insight, and relational insight in order to make good decisions. And you need to have those insights in proper balance with one another. If all you have is strategic insight, you're going to be seen as a dreamer, as someone that stays in their ivory tower making decisions all the time, right? Or coming up with ideas. Someone with tactical insight only is going to be seen as a slave driver, a taskmaster, someone that's just constantly driving for more. And if all you have is relational insight, you're probably going to be a pushover because you want everybody to be your friend. Well, it's important to have all three of these insights to understand the role of people, tasks, and ideas as they play out in proper balance in your organization. AI is not a replacement for good decision making. It can only enhance the things that you're doing. You still have to have those good judgments in order to run your business effectively. Arise Forums will help you integrate AI into the good decision-making process. We are not coming to strictly talk to you about AI protocols and custom GPTs and things that will help your marketing department. We're looking at ways to integrate AI into the decision-making process that you have in your organization to strengthen and make it healthier. Number of business frameworks that people use, like EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System, or Business Made Simple. There are marketing strategies like building a story brand, launch, things like that. All of these things can be tremendously enhanced with generative AI. Story brand landing pages can be created in, 90% less time than you would spend before, which makes that marketing effort so much more useful to you and your organization. The same thing with EOS. There are daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual rhythms that go into business, and EOS does a phenomenal job of helping you organize your business into a visible framework where everybody is on board with what you're doing in your business. And generative AI can take each one of those rhythms and improve upon it. You can come up with a company profile and a vision traction organizer and vision statements and core values. You can enhance your SWOT analysis, your PESTEL analysis. There's things that you can do now in a couple of hours that we're going to take you days or even weeks to do. We want to show you how to do that in Arise Forums. We're excited to be able to bring the tools that the larger companies have been using for years to gain traction in their business. We want to bring those to the smaller companies, the people that are trying to reach those $1 million barriers, the $10 million barriers that they're bumping up against. And we're trying to bring those tools to a way where they can shatter those barriers and move on up through the revenue scale. Natural barriers in business. People all the time are talking about that $1 million barrier. Sometimes it's the $10 million barrier, the $50 million barrier. And there's things that have to change in your organization before you're going to bust through that ceiling and move on towards the next scale. There are things that AI can do that will help you as you come up to those barriers and shatter those ceilings that help you move through them. One of the ways you can do that is you get to a point where you just don't have enough salespeople, right? So you're like, I just need more salespeople so that I can generate more revenue. What if AI can make your current sales force 85% more efficient? If it can do that, now your sales team can be that much more productive. One thing I hear a lot from business owners, and it's universal, is that they feel alone at the top. This is one of the great things about business forums like Arise Forums. It removes that aloneness and allows you to share your struggles with others that are going through the same thing, right? Other business leaders that are either bumping up against those same revenue barriers or have already blown past them. They're going to be helpful to you as you run your business, as you come up with these strategies. We believe that generative AI is going to make your company so much more efficient. You're going to be able to do so much more with what you currently have that you're going to be able to dedicate tremendous resources to growing your organization and shattering those ceilings, putting the processes in place that are needed in order to move. Business owners want to grow their businesses, right? They don't have full marketing teams. They don't have multiple sales agents. And they need to do a lot with a few people in their organization. That's been the struggle for small businesses, trying to keep up with the larger businesses. AI allows you to do that. AI allows you to have a full-blown marketing department with less than one person focused on marketing. Same thing for sales. The 85% of the work that needs to be done to develop sales and marketing strategies can be done very quickly using generative AI. And with Arise Forums, we're going to show you how to do that. Not only show you how to do that, but we're going to do it in community with other business leaders. And those other leaders have insights and knowledge that the rest of the group doesn't have. So there's this collaborative effort that is going to happen. Now, with respect to the founding member special, so since we are doing this, we're just starting this now in February. And we're offering a special bonus for people that sign up from the very beginning. And it's going to be $99 a month. It's going to be the best $99 a month you'll ever spend in your business. And if it's not, I'll give you your money back. If you come to a session and you don't get tangible business advice that moves your business forward, tangible AI advice that moves your business forward, we will refund your money and you'll only be out that one session that you attended. We want to make this as valuable as possible for everyone that comes to the meeting. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this has been a valuable thing for you. We believe that Arise Forums will help you understand the intersection of business growth, leadership development, and generative AI. And we're excited that you came and watched this. Thank you.